So over 5 months ago, I released my most popular video on this channel, where I made a game using only particles. And let's say this video blew up. I normally average 10,000 views, but this video got 300,000. And looking back on it, the game I made wasn't even really that good. I mean, look at this shit. It's just a blob killing another blob having to defend this big blob. So today I'm going to be doing the challenge again, but this time a lot more difficult. I am going to be creating a game using only particles, but this time it's multiplayer. Okay, so I started by creating a new Unity project, and now we actually have to create the player, or at least an object that will represent the player. So it's particle time. Now to make this perfect player particle, I snatched the model from my game project Jude, and changed my particle to emit as a mesh. I changed its color and a few other attributes, and then created a simple script that allows the player to move around and react to inputs. Finally, I made the player rotate towards the mouse and created this single little triangle particle to show the player the direction they are facing. Now that there is the player and you can spin and walk, it's time to create the multiplayer aspect. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't really worked with multiplayer before, so this was a learning experience with a steep curve. I started using the Unity multiplayer system until I realized it was deprecated. And then had to scrap the whole goddamn game and start again, but it's fine, we moved past. This time I actually researched networking stuff and decided to use a thing called Mirror. And no, not the type of mirror that you look into. Mirror is in the open source, awesome, amazing, epic networking solution. It has a long name. So after scrambling all that I could, I created a network manager that controls all the networking stuff. And by made, I mean I just added already made scripts to an object called networking manager. Good enough for me. I then changed the player script to actually work over a network. I made it so that when a player joins a lobby, their player is created and assigned to them, resulting in this. As you can see, we can have people join the same server and see each other move. Next, I needed to create some cameras that will follow the player. And I have some issues with this, because typically on a multiplayer game, you would make the camera a child of the player. But I wanted to create my own script that makes the camera follow the player, as I wanted to add some lag back on the camera itself. And after trying to make it work, I couldn't. So I asked my friend Dapper Dino to help me, as he has a lot of experience in networking and Mirror. And after his help, the camera now follows the player individually. Perfect. Now it's time for my favourite part, the weapon creation. Before I begin, let me clarify something. In this particular challenge, I allowed myself to use text. Now technically text is not a particle, but here's my reasoning behind it. Firstly, certain aspects of a multiplayer game require me to use text, such as input fields, where the player enters the IP address. As well as that, I need a way to display the player's ammo. And technically, I could create a text mesh and fill it with particles, but after trying that, it made my game super laggy and unplayable, due to the fact that it's multiplayer. And call it cheating or not, it's my challenge and I'm gonna do what I want. So fuck you to everyone who's gonna be rage typing in the comments. Anyway, let's continue. In my game, I want my players to spawn in a sort of arena and battle each other. Now to make that possible, we need weapons. So I started by creating a simple rifle weapon. I created a bullet out of particles and added physics to it, so that we can make it move. I then created a command/function that works on the server and allows the player to spawn the bullet when left clicking. I needed to alter the bullet script to make it work on a server too. I then made some particles that would spawn when the bullet hits something and set up player collisions. After a few tweaks here and there, we now have a simple weapon and collision working. Oh, I also changed the player color to something nicer. Next on the agenda is a bomb launcher. This weapon is a little bit more complicated, as I want the player to be able to shoot a bomb that after 5 seconds explodes, or when it hits something, it explodes. I also want to make the explosion do damage to nearby players. So once again, using the particle system, I created this bomb and this explosion. I then made a script for the bomb that controls the explosion part and its movement, and similarly to the rifle, created a function that allows the player to shoot the bombs, resulting in this. Generally speaking, this weapon will do the most damage in the game, but it's quite slow and harder to hit, but I like it. Finally, I created a third weapon, a snowball launcher. This snowball launcher won't do damage to the player, but rather freeze them for a short period of time. So I created the particles for the snowball and the freeze effect. And exactly the same way as the other weapons, I created a script that controls the freezing and movement. And got this. I really like the look of this weapon, specifically the freezing part. And genuinely, I think this weapon is pretty good if you're trying to get away from someone, although it is slower than the rifle, therefore harder to hit. I should mention that I want to add more weapons, but it's been like 3 weeks since I last uploaded, so I think we'll stick with 3 for now. But if we can get 1,000 likes, I will make a part 2 of this video where I add more cool stuff. Okay, so for the next hour or so, I created a weapon and ammo system, so you are now able to reload your weapons by pressing R. Each weapon has a different reload speed and the amount of ammo you can hold. For those wondering, the weapon system is just an array that holds different attributes for each weapon, i.e., does it freeze, does it explode, and how much damage it does. And then using this simple script, I increase the current weapon int while scrolling. so weapon switching is now available by using the scroll wheel. I also created a simple health system for the player, and once the player reaches 0 HP, he gets teleported to a random spot on the map and his HP gets reset. I had a few issues with the health system not syncing on the server, and sometimes just fully not working. I genuinely spent about 2 hours trying to get it to work, and finally I did, so don't give up on bugs. Now using sync vars, I set up a kill system that checks if a player has killed someone. I should also mention your kills save and you'll be able to view them on the main menu that I'll get into in a moment. As for the saving, I just use player press, which is a function built into Unity. Then using a render texture and a camera, I created a small little minimap, and using particles I made this background for it. Once again, I had to set up a script that makes sure that only one minimap camera gets created per player. However, this was simpler than the normal player cam as there is no fancy lag back on it. I also created a particle in the top left that once clicked allows you to leave the game you're currently in and closes a server if you started one. I then created this simple little health particle that once picked up gives player extra HP, and created some extra particles to show that it's being picked up. Also, it's not so simple to create these things, as I had to individually go to each particle/item and make it available and visible over a network. Okay, so for the last few hours, I created a main menu all made of particles that allows players to connect or create games. To make it also seem a little cooler, I included a player stats box made of particles, and a cool particle emission for the background to make it more unique. I also created a shield that the player can activate when pressing space. This shield will negate some damage from all weapons but the snow launcher. Also, there's a few issues where the shield lags back behind the player due to a lag on the server, but it's nothing major. Then, I kid you not, I spent 3 hours trying to fix game-breaking bugs. And by game-breaking, I mean literally the game would not run anymore. Suddenly, everything broke. The rifle, the health system, dying, just nothing worked. But thankfully, I managed to fix it. And then I essentially added a few tweaks here and there and the game is finished. I should however mention there is some bugs that you may encounter. Anyways, for the last part of this video, I'm quickly going to show you how you can go ahead and create your own server in game and play this with your friends, and then I'm going to show you some clips of me playing this with my boyfriend. Okay guys, so this is what you want to do. Download the game, there will be a link in the description, and download Hamachi, once again link in the description. Double click Hamachi and then press this button to turn it on. Once this is turned on, all you want to do is press create a new network, give yourself a network ID, whatever you want. I'm just going to do Zyger and a bunch of numbers, and then give yourself a password. Press create, and then what you've got to do is share this network to your friends. Now the way your friends are going to be able to join this is by pressing network, join existing network, then type in the ID that we've just typed in and the password that you've typed in, and you'll be able to join it. At this point you want to double click the game and open it up. Then it's really simple, one of you has to host a game and the other ones have to just connect. So, give yourself a name, press host server, and wait 1 to 2 minutes before the server is fully set up. At this point you also want to right click here and press copy your IPv4 address. Finally, on your friend's clients, all you have to do is enter the IP address that you just copied and press connect. If it doesn't work the first time, try again in a few minutes and then again. If not, just restart your game, it should work however. And that is it, you can now play the game.
Count us in. Go to your side of the circle.
Oh, this side, okay, yeah.
Yeah, count us in when you want to start the video.
3, 2, 1, go. No. Oh god. Where are you? How? I don't even see you. How much HP you on?
Max.
I need to reload. How are you max? I swear I've hit you.
Things. Ah!
I found you!
Why would you freeze?
Because I dodged. Oh my, Joe, actually, I CBA. Oh no!
You keep breaking out the freeze. It's the.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, you just bombed yourself!
Ow. Oh, you're a coward.
How am I a coward?
Oh, I see you. I see you on the minimap down here somewhere.
God. No, I've just froze myself! No, I'm so low. I'm actually so low. Where are you? Oh, I've died.
Yeah, outplayed.
Oh, no. How is that outplayed? It's not outplayed. Well,
Oh. How does my freeze not do anything to you?
It does. It did earlier. It's just I'm dodging it. Oh my god. Oh no, I've got no ammo. I literally have no ammo. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much ammo. There's so much ammo here.
Bottom left corner.
Bottom left, okay. I feel like I'm gonna get annihilated. You're not at bottom left.
Oh, I just left there looking for you. I'm going back. Hang on.
No.
Oh, I saw you.
I see you. Oh god. No, how are you hitting me and I'm not hitting a single shot on you? No. I told him I'm Can I go?
A better player.
Nah, oh, you've actually killed me. I haven't killed you
Oh,
once!
you spawned right here! Did you die?
Yes! I've got no ammo. I actually have no ammo for anything. No. You dodged. You missed. Oh no.
How'd that miss?
You missed the bomb. No. I've got no ammo. I've got no ammo and I'm literally just like trying to. Oh no! Oh god, I'm dead, aren't I? No, I'm so low.
Did I do the combo correctly?
Yeah, you froze me and then you did the bomb.
I died. Yeah, I'm here. Hello, welcome. Welcome. I'm here. I'm right here.
Oh, I didn't freeze you. No. Okay, I am dead. No. Oh.
You live.
Yeah, I took a beat because I had full HP. What do you mean I live? Of course I'm gonna live that.
No, it's so low.
No. Oh, you just like missed all of them, or I just was a dodge god.
You were frozen on my screen again.
You should be dead. Oh my god, I've taken so much damage. No, I'm about to die.
Run. Ah!
Oh, actually about to. Oh, I've died.
Oh, outplayed. I was still 50 HP. Just
Were you actually?
no.
How much HP did you have?
Way more than you do.
No, Joe. No. Oh, by the way, I forgot we can shield. I forgot about that.
How?
Spacebar. It might lag back a bit because it wasn't optimized very well.
What do you mean, shield?
You still take damage, just reduced. Like, what did you think? Did you think you just fully negate damage? That would be a bit OP, wouldn't it? Hello?
Stop.
Oh, I froze myself.
Good.
No,
You missed.
I missed. I actually missed that. Oh, I actually died again. How many kills are you on?
4.
Are you actually? I've killed you twice. How? I know I'm bad at video games, but not this bad. Hello? Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Also, I have a Discord server, link in the description. And I'm going to be back streaming again next week, so check out my Twitch. Finally, a massive thank you to my Patreons, TARDIS, IT Guy, Smokin' Vita, Yan and Nicole Dans. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!